In this video, we're diving into how to connect your domain email from Bluehost to Gmail without losing your mind. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you build your online presence and make smarter business decisions. Now, if you've ever wondered how to read and send emails from your custom domain using the Gmail interface that you already love, you're in the right place. We'll walk through why you might want to link your domain email to Gmail, the step-by-step process for adding it, tips for avoiding common pitfalls, and some of the best practices for keeping your email organized and professional. So by the end of this video, you'll have a smooth workflow for managing all of your messages in one place. Now, why connect your domain email to Gmail? So let's kick things off by talking about why you'd want to do all this at all. Having a custom domain email, like info@yourbusiness.com, makes your business look polished and trustworthy. But logging into separate hosting dashboards just to check messages can be a pain in the butt. Gmail, on the other hand, is familiar, reliable, and packed with productivity features. By connecting your domain email to Gmail, you get the best of both worlds: the professionalism of a branded address and the convenience of Gmail's interface. You can read, compose, and search messages quickly, and your business communication stays separate from your personal inbox. It also means you don't have to worry about missing important emails because you forgot to check a lesser used mailbox. Preparing your Bluehost account. So before we jump into Gmail, let's set the stage in your Bluehost dashboard. So first things first, we gotta make sure that we actually have a Bluehost account. And if you don't, now is probably one of the best times to possibly get one, because they're currently running their Black Friday special at the time of recording. So if you just click the link down below in the description, it's gonna bring you to this page right here. And as you can see, the Black Friday sale is alive and well. So you can go ahead and choose between some of their most popular plans. The most popular ones are probably gonna be under their standard hosting and either their starter plan or the business plan. For this example, I'll select the business plan. And next, you can go ahead and choose your domain. You can search from all these different extensions here, or you can go ahead and select choose domain later, which I'll do here. And then you can see for $150.84, you're gonna get 3 years of hosting to Bluehost, which is a pretty excellent deal if you ask me. Now, they've also got a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out, see if this whole setup's gonna work for you, and make your decision within those 30 days. Again, link down in the description to get started with Bluehost. So next, make sure you've created the custom email account that you want to connect. So in Bluehost, you do this by going to the email section and choosing a username and password for your new address. Write down the email server settings, like the incoming POP and outgoing SMTP server names and ports. Bluehost typically uses your domain name or a server host name for these settings. It's also a good idea to ensure your mailbox is empty or that important emails are backed up elsewhere. Once you start pulling messages into Gmail, you want to avoid duplicates or missing emails. So if your hosting plan includes spam filtering, make sure it's working properly so that junk doesn't clog up your new Gmail inbox. So to go ahead and create those emails inside of Bluehost, okay, so there are a couple different ways that you can do this. So when you come to the email tab here, you can pay for a plan that will give you this custom domain, but there's actually a way that we're going to go and do that where you don't have to pay for that. So first we'll go to hosting, and then we'll go to cPanel, and we'll go to email accounts. And this is where you can go ahead and create a new account. So you come up here and you can go ahead and choose the host. So you might just have one host, you might have other hosts. So go ahead and just select the host that you want, create that username here and the password here. And that'll go ahead and create the email account tied to your domain that you have through Bluehost. Logging into Gmail and navigating settings. All right, now it's time to head over to Gmail. So open your Gmail account in the web browser where you want to receive your domain emails. So here we are in Gmail. We'll come click this gear icon in the top right and then come to see all settings. Next, we'll click on accounts up here at the top. And this is where we can go ahead and check mail from other accounts. Then we can add that right here. Adding your domain email as a POP account. So under the check mail from other accounts section, we'll click on add a mail account. A small window will pop up asking for the email address that you want to add. So right here, you go ahead, click on add a mail account, and then this is that window that'll pop up. And this is where you can go ahead and type in your Bluehost email login. So then on the next screen, you'll need to fill in a few details. The username should be your full email address. For the password, enter the password you created when setting up the mailbox in Bluehost. The POP server field needs to be your incoming mail server. This is often mail.yourdomain.com or a server host name provided by Bluehost. Setting up Gmail to send as your domain email. So now that Gmail can fetch your domain emails, you probably want to reply from the same address so your messages look consistent. So after adding the account, Gmail will ask if you want to be able to send mail as this address. Select yes and click next to move on. Enter your name as you want it to appear in the from field of your email messages. Check the box that says treat as an alias unless you're managing someone else's account account and need to keep them separate. Click Next Step to configure the outgoing mail server. In the SMTP server field, enter the outgoing server provided by Bluehost. For the username, use your full email address again. Type in your password. For security, choose port 465 and check the box for a secure connection. Click Add Account. Gmail will send a verification code to your domain email. Because you've already set up the POP connection, you should see that code in your Gmail inbox momentarily. Enter the code to verify and confirm. Once verified, you'll be able to choose your custom email address in the From dropdown whenever you compose a new message in Gmail. This makes it super easy to switch between personal and professional emails without leaving your familiar inbox. Troubleshooting common issues. Connecting a domain email to Gmail is usually straightforward, but sometimes things don't work perfectly. So if you see error messages about incorrect passwords or server settings, double check that you've entered your username and password correctly. If Gmail can't connect to your POP server, verify that you have the correct server name and port number. It might be worth logging back into your Bluehost dashboard again to confirm the settings. If emails aren't showing up in Gmail, make sure you haven't accidentally set up forwarding in Bluehost that's redirecting them elsewhere. Updating your password in Bluehost and re-entering it in Gmail can also resolve authentication issues. Best practices for managing your emails. Now, once your domain email is flowing through Gmail, it's important to manage your inbox effectively. Start by creating labels and filters for your business messages. This way, you have a dedicated section for business communications that's easy to find. Another tip is to customize your signature. You can go back into Gmail settings and under the General tab, scroll to the Signature section. Create a professional signature with your name, title, company, and contact information. Make sure to select your custom email in the dropdown so that the signature only appears when you send from that address. This small detail adds polish to your messages. Finally, make it a habit to regularly check your Bluehost email storage, even if Gmail is set to delete messages from the server. Keeping an eye on your hosting storage ensures that you don't hit any limits and miss important emails. Benefits of linking to Gmail. So besides convenience, linking your domain email to Gmail comes with a handful of benefits. Gmail search keys are powerful. You can find old messages instantly by searching for names, keywords, or attachments. The spam filtering is great, helping keep junk out of your professional inbox. You also get integration with Google Workspace tools like Calendar and Drive, making it easier to schedule meetings and share files directly from your email. Another advantage is the mobile experience. Gmail's mobile app is polished and reliable. Plus, by using a business email through Gmail, you increase deliverability. Your business comes across as established and credible, and you maintain control over how your brand communicates. So by now, you should feel confident about connecting your Bluehost domain email to Gmail. And if you're still on the fence about whether to do this, just remember that consolidating your email into one interface saves time and reduces stress. You no longer have to juggle multiple logins or risk missing important messages. It's a really simple setup that pays off in better organization and a more professional image. So, if you want to get started with Bluehost, we've got that link for you down in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you here in the next one.